you miss. I want to know the right reason. If there isn't a good reason, you're meeting on my second team. I have no use for meaning missers. Ignore theory does not mean the mean theory. As a matter of fact, it's the direct opposite of it. How you guys doing? It's so funny because I noticed Carl did this when he walked up there. I go, I think I do that one that Carl does. We all got our nervous habits, right? The thing that blows me away about the hierarchy is that, like Shane said, about 7, maybe 10 of us in this room right now, 10 ladies in this room, are sought after by pretty much the rest of the country. I mean, people, like, especially when these numbers hit, you understand, when these May numbers hit, I mean, people are going to probably start calling Jorge and Scheller and ask them to come and speak for them, and that is exciting. Now, we got to be careful that we don't overdo it, okay? You got to really be careful. That's one thing Mike did for, I know me and Hector, when it got, like, we were on the speaking circuit every minute of the day, it seemed like, when Mike told us to be careful and to back down, But, man, I got a message to us today before I go into what I want to talk about, the specific things, is that please don't fall prey to familiarity breeds contempt. Please don't do that. I know a lot of you guys think that, you see Hector and Jan's lifestyle, and it's just Hector and Jan. Oh, here's just another one of those Monday morning talks. Please don't let that happen to you. Please don't look at the messenger. Listen to the message. Don't like me. Don't like Hector. Don't like Shane, Gary, any of the people up there speaking. But you better listen to the message. We did not get here by luck. It was not luck that Hector hired me. Do you understand that? It was not luck. He worked at my jewelry store, the one I took over for him. Right now, I was the supervisor of the company. I was grieved when Hector left. You know the story, right? And he came back because he was going at 32% contract and worked part-time when he was brand new in Al Williams. And I remember thinking, I go, God, he's so much better. He was good when he was there. I went, God, he's so much better. He took a guy that came in to spend $200. The guy walked out spending $2,000. I said, he's so smooth. And then he was so positive and excited. Folks, that stuff never left me. That's how he hired me. There's no luck involved in that. I think I thought about it all the time. Jim Howe and I used to talk about it. Every little rumor I heard, right, Jim? We were on next time I saw you, we were playing golf. I go, did you hear about Hector just bought that red Mercedes? And man, I heard he's saying every time I talk to him, he's happy. See, you guys got to understand that if you try to hire somebody today, they're never going to forget you. See, you think if you don't hire him today, it's over. Like I said, I know this guy, I never get him. You plant a seed of positive, exciting, you're going somewhere, man. You're crazy if you don't follow me. That's how he hired me. Now, I'm sick and tired of these people going, well, La Marque, I got Susie. Yeah, why quit? He still makes $50,000 a month. My entire organization quit. He still makes $50,000 a month. Really beats me, right? All we've done is enhance each other's lives and made us both. He's making me figure. I mean, you think I'm making $62,000? Part of it's because of him. You understand? His thinking in my life. There's no such thing as luck. Now, I start this off because, I don't know if this is God-given or developed, but I'm a really, really sensitive person. And I sense some of you when Hector's talking, and I know I sense it from my team when I'm talking, a lot of you are going, nah, that's just Rick. Listen, you better clear your head in that area and listen to these messages and quit thinking about my divorce. Do you hear me? See how quiet you got me here? You better quit thinking about my personal life, my problems, and you better start. You're here to win in business, folks. You don't have to like me. This is not a popularity contest. You understand that? A lot of you suffer some very gravely from that. And you better scrap it in your life very quickly. You understand that? This is BUSINESS. This is not popularity. Okay? That's it. Now listen to what we got to say, because I'm about to teach you how to build a base shop. How many people want a built base shop? Yeah. See, Dennis Scheller's scared to death right now. He'll get it. Too bad he's not here to defend himself. I'm not going to put him down. He told me this first thing last night. He's scared to death that his $55,000 base shop is not a built base shop. Because he's afraid he wrote too many sales and there's too much big premium. And he's right. See, my measly 32 grand is built. You understand? I'm not wondering now in June, oh God, am I going to do 32? Oh, geez. See, it's built to 32. I'm wondering if I'm going to do 40, not 32. Which ones are you wondering about? Some of you are wondering if you're going to do 5. And you might have done 15 last month. Because it's not built. It was premium that came from the Raptors or somewhere, right? So we're going to talk about building a base shop, Shane. One that you know that in the worst case scenario, because you're recruiting and you keep it up, worst case scenario, Shane should do 65, 70 grand this month. Can't say bad month. That's built. Hector's going down like, oh, 40. I'm just wondering if I can get it to 50 to 60. That's a built base shop. And that comes in levels, and we'll talk about that, okay? But before I get started, I wanted to just give a little praise here. We did about what my calculations are, and I went pretty low on everybody's estimate. I think we did about 421 or 425 on the, I don't know if that'll get on the computer. My biggest month was 387. And I just want to tell you guys in my hierarchy, that you guys are unbelievable. I am so excited to be a part of you. You have no idea. And I just wanted you guys to know that from the stage today, that, my premium is you. Our success is you. And my 62 or 4 grand, whatever I made this month, is you. And I just want to let you know, like Hector said, we don't even know what we're doing yet. We're trying to figure it out, but we will figure it out. I'm going to work on figuring it out. Gary, you're working on figuring it out. Marcus, you work on figuring it out every day, right? We're going to work on that, right, Rosa? Right. See, we're going to figure this thing out. And I'm going to tell you one thing. So the rest of the La Marque hierarchy can count on us to keep moving up. Okay? So I just wanted to praise you guys for that. Hey, now, I am a very sick man, huh? I do have some guts, I think. And I really need to say that because I see a lot of your faces, and I see a lot of you guys taking things and looking at people and judging people for other things other than what they're doing here today. This is a business meeting, okay? So let's just look at it like that and get something out of it, okay? Because I know that's very hard to do, but we got to do it. So now we're going to get down here. It's called Building a Base Shop. There's a little page that Hector gave me in there, and I got 6 things there. And number 1 is the most important. That's why it's number 1. Very simple, 3 words. It says starts with you. Now, let me just read to you what I wrote. Do you want it? Not yet. And then guess what I put right after that? Yeah, right. Not just yeah, right. Yeah, right. You don't want a big shop. A lot of you don't want a big shop. Big shop. You know how I know that? Because you don't have them. All I know about a human being is they get whatever they want. If they want it bad enough, they will get it, especially when you're around these people. So, it starts with you. Now, this weekend is designed to soul search. That's what they're designed for. See, today you're going to go home now, you're going to get ready, you're going to come, and you're going to get your butt burned, most of you, because you're not going to get an award. Right? My butt is flaming right now, by the way, because I've got beaten by 8 people in this room in a big shop, probably, I don't know, maybe 10 people. Do you think I'm excited about that? Do you think this thing's about 64 grand a month or 62 grand a month for me? I understand now I'm going to make money. I've been making money for 5 years now. I make money at William Pitt. This ain't about the money to me. It's about winning and playing. And I am getting beat up. So I understand the butts of playing. But that's good because it's making me check out what do I want to do? Do I want to build a big base shop again? The days of art, yeah, I was doing 60. I did 60 grand 2 months in a row before August of 89. And that went away. So I can't live on that anymore. Hector was doing 65, 80, 75 every month. All of a sudden, he's at 12 grand in January, He's got these things called SRMs, about 90 of them around him now, right? You see? So you hear Hector still going, yeah, if I wouldn't have gotten flushed, He's back in the 40s and 50s again. So we got to build a base shop, and it starts with me, right? See, Jim, your base shop is your base shop. All right, Kevin? You want a big base shop? This check yourself. Do you really, really want a big base shop? It isn't just good enough to nod your head at me. You understand that, Leroy? It's not good enough to do that. When Rick asks you or Hector asks you, do you really want it? Oh, yeah, man, that isn't it. It's in here. A big base shop is in here, folks. It's not in here. It's not in this ability to do that. It's not that. It's in the soul and the heart. Do you really want a big base shop? I want one so bad I can taste it. And let me tell you why. I don't care. I'm not afraid to say this. You want to know why I want a big base shop? If I get $100,000 base shop, all my RVPs can quit and I'll still win. And you have no idea how much that excites me. See? I want such a big base shop that my entire budget is met every single month, plus save about 5 to 10 grand, which is what I'd be able to do on a 100 grand base, right? And then all my RMPs, I can't get it going. Hey, man, how's it going, man? He said this. So anyway, nice seeing you. I gotta get over here. Bye. And I don't like Tuesday night. Why can't you want to be on Thursday night? I want to be on Saturday night. I don't like the slides. I want the overheads. Hey, man, listen, I'm back in, man. I got a big shop. I don't need you once. I'll be the job. Okay? That's my dream. I'm being honest with you. I want 100 grand base shop. So when Gary and Pat quit and somebody calls me up and says, did you hear about Gary and Pat? I go, yeah, this never got 100 grand base shop. I heard he's back doing that business. And yeah, it's okay. I got 100 grand base shop. Hector quit this year. Hector retired base fine. That's okay. I got 100 grand base shop. Everything wiped out. All problems negative. Nothing is more exciting than the base shop. Nothing. You got 30% people more pumped up than SVPs in this company. Right, Shane? 30% people more pumped up than NFPs in this company. Nothing is more fun than a base shop. You can't 100 grand base shop. So what? How do you get 100 grand base shop? Number 2, recruit. The 3 most important things of the business. Now, the way I built a $60,000, $70,000 base shop is it took me 3 years to do it. First of all, you aren't going to get it overnight. Okay. Now, the thing is nice, though, these guidelines, I think a $60,000, $70,000, $80,000 base shop is going to take a little less time because no more premature promotions is what I always call. Now, we used to joke about it. Remember, we used to make jokes about it that 3-4 years ago, that one of these days you're going to be able to sign up and we just make you an RVP. It was almost like that. We made not an RVP, but RM, huh? What was it? They signed up, turned in 3 hiring packs, and they were at 70%. Then there was the 1-month special where they did a $500 sale and we gave them an RM contract. We used to joke about that, like when he made it like he only had to hire 9 wide instead of 30 wide. We used to go, boy, one of these days they're going to give it away. We never thought it would get that bad. Well, see, today, with these guidelines, man, you're safe. Derek, you're safe. Go nuts, man. Just go out there and go nuts because nothing's going to be taken away from you. You understand that? Mike and Hector and I and some of the bigger leaders, Shane and Rusty, like you all, we're making the guidelines now. And we understand that nothing great comes easy, so there's not going to be any more easy guidelines. So what do you do about recruiting now? Everybody, you know what, though? I know we want to recruit. But listen, folks, there's a word. It's a kind of a long word, but we've all heard it. And you guys hear me okay? Yeah. It's called rejection. It kills our recruiting. I just got a couple little theories on rejection that we really need. I'm going to deal with this more in that little book I've been reading, man. And golly, that's such a good book. But listen, if they don't want to do this business, say thank you and go on. You should have 3 lists. You should have a new list of people you haven't talked to yet. You should have a list of people that are kind of on the edge. You know, you already talked to them and they just haven't done it yet. Like, what was that guy's name you were mentioning to me? You talked to him a couple times? Jose or Rudy or no, the guy you just hired. Roger. Yeah, that kind of guy that you talked to 4 or 5 times. Those guys. There should be a list of those people. Then there should be the Rick Susie list that Hector. Hector went and built. It was an RVP when he hired me. Understand? I was one of those. Yeah, I'll call him every 2 or 3 months, and I'll just go win and I'll burn his butt. You'll hear about me. You got that list going too, right? Like your brother Leroy. Right? You were going to hire him, so use my house. Forget it. Quit trying to hire people when you aren't winning some of these 50, 60 grand a year guys. Hector did not hire me so he won, and that's the way it goes. I had not given up 70 grand a year with pea-brain. I have pea-brain thinking 5 years ago. Do you understand that? Just like all the people you're trying to hire right now, Ted. They make 50 grand a year, and that's all they seek. That's pea-brain thinking. And you're trying to hire them making 30 grand a year. You're crazy. You have to go win today. And the way you do that is you recruit your brains out. The way you recruit your brains out is you take major rejection and laugh about it. If they don't want to do it, so what? Go get another one. They don't want to do it. Bill, what do you care? I never see failure as failure, only as a chance to improve my sense of humor. Now, Hopkins didn't write that in there for his health. He wrote that in there for you to laugh about. So Monday morning, you guys all get back. You're on 10 appointments, Curtis Cooper. So what if they all say no? You go on 10, 15 more on Tuesday. They say no, so what? You'll find Gary Carnegie driving a medic truck. I'll find Leroy hanging out at Xerox after 10 years being paid 28 grand a year. I'll go to Lucky's or Vaughn's or whichever one Gary worked at Vaughn's, right? He's hanging out in the managing department, and I like this guy. He looks like a real winner. What's an athlete-looking guy? I'll find him and start talking to him, and he says, no, I'll go to another department. And go poor guy, he'll be spraying that crap for this. Look at him over there spraying that fruit. What a poor soul. I'm out here owning my own business. Come and go as I please. He's got to stand here 13 hours a day spraying fruit. Sense of humor. No rejection when you have a sense of humor. You guys take this crap too personal. You take it too personal. They're not saying no to you. I told Debbie the other day, I said, you know what? On the sales, one of the things that made me successful on sales is that all their faces they made, I never once took those faces personal. You know, like when you just said, did you know that you lost the savings when you died? You know, came a switchblade and they're ready to kill somebody and light the house on fire and take a machine gun out, go running up and down the street. You ever see those faces like, right? You do all that kind of stuff, you know, and you know what you guys go, oh God, I shouldn't have done that. I've done it, made them angry. Oh no. I used to just go, yeah, they got something, they did that to us, man. They got some. Yeah, I know, get pissed. I was too. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Well, I don't want to do nothing. I don't even want to buy from you. I don't want to do remember all that crap that you guys about. I go, listen, I understand you're angry. That's why I'm here tonight. See, I never took anything personal. That's how I maintained the attitude all the time. See? And I'll walk them through it, let them be angry, let them be pissed, loud and loud. And then all of a sudden they calm down, get them a drink, right? Here, have a drink of my iced tea, you know? Whatever. Calm down, we're here to win. I know you're pissed, but it's over. Now let's go on. That's the same way you do recruiting. If they say no, no personal. Don't go, gee, oh, that must be the way I'm dressed, you know? Yeah, that I'm blue. Oh, I'm green. Oh, I'm woman. Oh, I'm short. Oh, I'm tall. That's what you guys do with this business. Do you understand that? You're taking all that crap personal. Stop it. That's not why they're here. Hector's one of my best friends. See, he understood that the reason that I was not saying no was not him. That's what gave him the ability to keep trying to hire me when Jan kept telling him not to. You're crazy, man. He's making good money. You'll never hire him. She goes, I'll hire him now. See? Because he never took it personal. The guy never gave him any reason to. Well, I don't want to do the business with you because, because it's you, Hector, to be honest with you. And he still would probably just flip me off and he did say that, right? Because he understood it. Okay? One last thing I want to tell you about recruit. You got to talk to a lot of people, and you got to work referrals. One of Hector's best things, I don't know if you still talk about it, is hey, look, I know you're not interested, but maybe you know somebody that's interested in making $3 or $4 grand a month. I know you're really busy, I know you wouldn't be interested, but maybe you have some friends that could really use that extra $3 or $4 grand a month. See, be creative with people, get referrals. And the other thing, too, is I want you to remember something. You've all heard these adages, but you don't live them. That's the problem. There's too many talks we give, and you write this stuff down, but you don't live it. Reggie Jackson is a very wealthy man. And I don't know the exact number. I kind of think it's almost triple or something like that. He struck out 3 times more than he hit a home run. I think he struck out like 1,500 times in the track and hit 500 some home runs. Which one is he wealthy on? Oh, right. Well, I made $70,000 a year running jewelry stores, and I took 45 no's a day, and I got 5 yeses. And some of those yeses were for 1995 little diamond earrings. 5 yeses a day, and I got paid $70 grand in 1986. Broadway managers, big department store managers don't make that kind of money today. And I found out that as long as I took that rejection, I can make that kind of money in a stupid retail jewelry business. It's the same thing Hector found out. Hector got paid 55 grand in 1983 at 25 years old. 55 grand. In a retail jewelry store, why you just walk up to people all day? Hi, can I help you? Hey, how you doing today? I don't look. That's all right. Hey, how's it going? All right, no, okay, you just passed through. No problem. Hey, look, I'm here. If you need me, go 50 times a day. And then taught a bunch of other guys to do it. See? Now, which one did he get paid for? The 45 that walked down on him and went, can I just look here? Is it all right? We're just kind of passing through it. You got to jump on me right here? I didn't just say, oh, no, thanks for asking. They like business, Gary. You understand that? Some people would just go, oh, sorry, help yourself. Right? You're talking every day. 45 of them. What did you learn off of that after about 6 months? If you stayed there past 6 months, if you could take that, you just learn like that was a part of the game. Like Reggie learned that striking out was. He just walked back to the bench, didn't he? So that's okay, man. Next time, all I got to do is just catch it. Oh, if I catch it, the stand. Oh, man. Woo! Strawberry hit a 3-run home run, almost broke the upper deck with it the other night. Yep. He hadn't hit a home run since he'd been with the Dodgers. The fans were standing ovation, right? Oh, he hadn't hit a home run for 30 games or something there. 20 games in Dodger Stadium. Oh, they forgot about all that. Did you notice that? All of a sudden, right? One stinking home run. All the other 20 games he hasn't hit one. Never happened. We went Sunday night. He struck out twice, looked in. But he never played baseball before, right? I certainly forgave him for that night. The next night, watch it down just to watch it hit one of those deals. Well, there you go. One Cornegay, one Scheller, one McCrumman. Turn your life around, huh? See? So strike out all day. That's how you recruit. Now, here's some important stuff. Now, we're going to get into some of the meat of the things we got to do. I got about 15, 20 minutes here. Okay. Anyway, first team, second team, third team. Very, very important. Who's on these teams? First team are your people, not your RS, are the doers. Okay, first of all, you got to come to every meeting to be on my first team. And if you miss, I want to know the right reason. If there isn't a good reason, you're meeting on my second team. I have no use for meeting missers. No, I'm sorry. That's the way it goes. It's a tough world, isn't it? If life was easy, I would be easy. Right? But it's not, so I'm not. And neither is cash value competition, are they? Are they easy on us? Right? You like the Primerica article on Sandy and the Forbes? No. Were they nice to us there? Well, then I'm not nice either, Robbie. You understand that? I won't be nice either. See? It'll be fair, and it won't be nasty, but we don't need to be so soft and sissy-like that, it ruins your business. You need to have a tough side to you, and you got to learn the art of being tough. without making people feel like crap, because you never need to make people feel like that. Never. They don't know they're on the first team, second team, or third team. You know, I just go, hey, did you know you're on my third team, by the way? I don't give this talk on a Saturday morning. This is a leadership retreat here. I heard one of you guys tell me about your ignore theory or your purge theory, right? And hopefully I straighten that up with you. You don't let anybody know you're purging them. You're purging them, not you. Purging physically, it's all mental. Right? See, you got to be careful about this stuff. Now, who's on the second team? The second team are those people that write a sale once in a while and come to meetings once in a while. And the third teamers, as you look at number 6, that's what we're going to talk about. The third teamers are those, you ain't seen them in months. You call them up every month or so. And they're going, I'm still in. I haven't quit yet. I'm still there. Okay, now, number 4. And now let's go right through number 3. We don't need to spend a lot of time on first team. You guys know who first team, second. You guys know that, right? Now, here's number 4. Here's where everybody's dying. I hear Shane's talking, my butt's burning. But you know what I know? It's okay. I don't have a $70,000 base shop. But you know what, Shane? I got enough people to do 100. And that's what's the problem with you guys. You look at all these people and you go, I got 27 people in my hot meeting the other night. Yeah, but how many of them are on the first team? Yeah. Right? That's where the premium comes from, the first team. When a second teamer asks Pat, when I walk in and Pat, I go, what? So there's a sale, somebody walked in, so I ain't seen them in months, right? Man, I go, what? Where come from? What's his name did that? Marty the other day. Well, $40 sale. I'm like, oh my, this thing's unbelievable. A guy has been like, I don't even know if he's in the country, walks in with a $40 sale. Do you think he was in my goal? I wanted my goal's 40 grand this month. You think that guy's in my goal? I'm going, I know I can get two from him, boy. He walked in 3 months ago with one. He'll walk in with that 166 a month any day now. Here's my hierarchy train. His name's on there. This is funny. I made it corny so you remember, but this is your problem. Mark and Sue. You got too many bodies hanging around you. They ain't players. This is what? Business. Not church. People can hang around church. That's acceptable there. You don't hang around the business. You understand that? You don't want to play, then that's fine. They're still welcome to come to the meetings, but you don't have any time for that, Sal. You got broke parents, broke in-laws, and 3 kids. And third teamers are just nice people. But they ain't players. See, Irving Thomas, you guys don't even know who that is unless you're an avid Laker fan, right? He's a nice guy, isn't he? But he ain't guarding Jordan Sunday. You understand, Kevin? There's a problem again. But Irving's a nice guy. Can't we let him guard Michael for a minute on national TV? No. No. It's about big-time business winning an NBA championship, isn't it? And Irving Thomas has not paid a price yet to guard Michael Jordan. Just like your people that do nothing have not paid a price to get your attention. You are a valuable commodity in this country. You are a regional vice president with a 103% contract, and you have limited time, and it's only for first teamers. You better divide your base shop up Monday, or you will never beat some of these big legs. Never, never, never. If you're looking at your hierarchy tree and going, "Whoa, I got Daryl. Daryl's been here 4 months, hasn't written a training sale. He ain't got Daryl. He's got a name on a hierarchy tree. See? So Jim Wawak, my best RN. On this deal, he's making your goals this month. Is Daryl making your goals? No. See? When you see Daryl at the meeting, hi, Daryl. How you doing? How you doing? How's it going? How's life? We'll get that to later, but this is very important. I can deal with this for the next 20 minutes. Goal setting and proper confession. My budget's burned by Shane, Hector, Sandy, Scheller, Gary, all meeting this month, right? So let me be real stupid. Call an RM meeting, June, right, new month, and tell Tim Wawak if he doesn't do 25 grand, forget communicating with me. And call another RM that does 5, forget if you guys don't do this, beat the crap out of them, right? Because I can't get my butt burned anymore. And then I just alienate myself. Instead, what I'm going to do is that long term, see, Shane's going to get tired. I understand that, right? He'll just focus again, and I'll go blowing right by him again, right? That doesn't make him big. Nothing will. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to set a goal for like 40 grand here. Which you're about the same size I am right now. You're crazy. I know your butt's burning too. You're crazy to go for 55 or 60. See, everybody says, shoot for the Mars and hit the moon. Well, that's great, but not all the time. It's a long-term business, Sal. You don't do that every month. It was nice in the bid contest, but man, you can't spend your people. You know, you can't tell Magic to play 48 minutes every single game we need you. Magic can't come off the floor. By game 4, he's history. And if they were up 3-0, they have a shot to lose the last 4 with him on the bench, right? From exhaustion. You don't spend your people. So I'm going for 40. You know why? Because that's a proper goal. And then I'm going to use proper confession. See? Proper confession. That's great. You better be careful what you say. Because if you overshoot and you don't build up, meet up to that all the time, you feel like crap all the time. I'm going to do 39,000 and you did 5 last month. Then you do 9, which is a great job over 5, but you feel like crap because you told everybody you were going to do 39. So please be careful with the competition and our zeal, like especially after these fields, right? We're coming out of here like, right? We're coming out in, and I know you want to play with the big boys, but relax. You're long term. You're here. You stayed at another job 17 years. Pat, right? You've been at a job 18. You understand? This is long. We got it. Don't worry. You take your time. Don't go saying I'm going to do 50. Then you do 23, which would be your all-time best. But you feel like crap because you mouthed off and said 50. Now, for somebody doing 18 last month like they did, to say 25, totally acceptable. Right? I mean, obviously, if they did 18, if things clicked a little bit better, maybe a little higher, learn to sell better base amount. Hey, 20, you could have done 25 with 100,000 more on each sale, right? You're going to get your people to crunch your brand new code numbers out there. So that's proper. I would even go as far as say shooting for 30 is proper. But see, 40, 35, 45 on an 18,000 prior month. That's like me saying I'm going to go beat Nicholas. You understand? I couldn't beat Nicholas's cat. See, it's improper confession. Okay, now number 5. Is this stuff open, you guys know? Yeah. Okay. Now are you going to do this stuff, though? Yeah. That's the key. All right? Confronting the truths. Yeah. Huh? Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Yeah. No, they are going to do it. You guys are studs, man. We have gotten so good at some of this stuff. Confronting the truths. Man alive. I should have Marcus Sue come up here and talk to you about how much I talked to them about this, huh? Is this important or what? Let me just tell you something. If somebody was writing sales and hiring people and then they stopped doing that, there is an open wound. Don't you understand that yet? You don't just go to one of your best people all of a sudden to stop. Like Jim Longway, I don't know. Have you missed a meeting since you've been around here? Only ones, I think, when you were out of town. Which, when he's out of town, he couldn't come, right? Now, all of a sudden, Jim, Chris, stops coming. Oh, where's Jim? Now, what do you think I'm going to do there? Excuse me, Jim, Rick, I'm lost. What happened Saturday? Bonnie, we're pregnant and Bonnie wasn't feeling good. Bonnie, if she didn't feel good, would make Jim go to the meeting. Right, Bonnie? She's into this thing too, see? Now, that's not right either. Don't you be in tune with your people. Watch the tendencies. Jim blaming it on Bonnie. Bonnie kicks his butt to get going on. Wait a minute. Something's wrong here. Don't you guys remember Colombo? He's one of my all-time heroes. How did he find the crook? Because he went and saw the suspects and checked out their life that day. And their life was off schedule from the life prior for the last 30 years or 3 weeks or months. They went to the right. They went down. When they left their driveway, they always went right to work. That day, they took a left. Now, wait a second. Remember, he went, can I just one more question? Something's wrong there. You don't go right 4 months in a row, then on the day of the murder, you go on the left. You don't never miss a meeting, and then never blame your wife for anything. And then one day I call you, and all of a sudden you go, so you can feel good, and there's something wrong. And you better learn to confront them. Jim, hang on a second, man. You understand? I win and you win. You remember that? You understand that? I can't help you win here if what's wrong? I hate your guts, Rick. Right. At least he told me. The real reason. I don't care what it is, Derek. You got a goofy hair. I don't like the fact that you misspell words on the overhead. I hate the slides. I hate the meeting. I can't stand Ed Chavez. I hate you. I don't care what it is. I want to know what is wrong with one of my first teamers before he ends up on the third team. That is how you build a base shop. See? All the time, find out real reasons so that you can put them on a team so you don't make an improper role. All the time. You know? Same thing with recruiting, huh? I love it. Looks good to me. Sounds great. How many times have you heard that? Interesting. That's a beautiful word. Interesting. Very interesting. Excuse me a second. What is really? Come on. You see this thing, you need it, you're broke. You be honest with me, could you help me out? Which, by the way, when you're confronting the troops, would you please use that word? Look, you know how serious I am about this business, right? Chris, I always have considered you one of my main guys. Could you help me out? I mean, I'm confused. You don't come around to the meetings anymore. I haven't seen you in 2 months. You didn't go to the retreat. Could you just help me out? I mean, what's really bothering you? You know, that kind of talk. You don't put him down going, hey, you scumbag. I know you haven't been around for 2 weeks. What the hell are you doing, huh? What are you, lazy bum, huh? Yeah, you'll get a lot of help from them there, huh? They'll be real honest with you. They'll hang up on you. You be nice to them and caring about them. See, confronting might be the wrong word. You know that? And I don't want you guys to get an opinion like, all right, I'm confronting the troops, man. Right? No. That confrontation means that eerie feeling you get in your gut, you know, that minute before you know you're going to. All right, you got to call them up, man, and ask them that question. Okay, that's what in confrontation, that's why I use the word. It's not a negative word. It's just confronting. You can be real kind and gentle with people when you confront. I mean, when Hector never really had to discipline me much, you know, or to change my thinking. But there was one time, you know, that I was being real negative, and George and Dennis were sitting outside my office, man. They were 20 and 21 years old, trying working their brains out, cold calling all over Riverside and LA County, coming in. Hector had them all positive, and man, they'd be listening to me, and I'd be bad mouthing Millico. And after getting me a nice, just chill out on that, man. We'll work it out, man. Don't worry. Millico won't stop me where you're going. I know you're right. I know. So I did it again. I just wouldn't stop it, man. He'd decline somebody or something. I'd go, man, I drove an hour each way for the sale, man. These people are healthy, right? You know, this is crazy. And George and Dennis, right, sitting right there going, yeah, because they looked up to me and stuff, right? So Hector calls me in the office. He didn't make me feel bad. He didn't like talk to me like a boss. He said, Rick, man, I don't know what to tell you, but you're going to lose if you keep the phone, man. I mean, you're affecting my guys, man. Could you just chill out? Because I know you're looking for your own office and stuff. I mean, I'll have to ask you to get your own office because I can't have you doing that to my guys. Now, is that fucking confronting? Yeah. Huh? Just like Shane said, look, buddy, you're my best dude, but sorry, I can't have you be negative, bro. Don't you see the art of that? It's an art. Get good at it. It'll make your life way easier, folks. It's joy when you get good at it. Excuse me, I just need to ask you, could you help me out? I really need you to help me right now. I'm frustrated right now. Can you just give me a hand on something? Well, yeah, what? That's how they get. I always use that all the time. I go, man, especially one of the gals, right? Julie here with me, was walking down the steps and falls down. 37,000, this whole room in front over there to help her, wouldn't we? We got help all over us. It helps in our soul so bad. We want to help people. We see someone hurting, we stop and help. And, somebody like his brother, Shane's brother got all messed up, man. Shane was there. Went to help. Get good at that word. Can you help me out? Could you just let me, can you help me? Can you see I'm frustrated? Admit to him that you're bummed a little bit. Don't be afraid to wear your feelings on your sleeve, folks. Okay? And I'm drier than the water. I just want to get a little wet here before I talk to you about this last one. Because you know what? We're talking about some major. Listen up, everybody. I know it's late. You're thinking about the food tonight and stuff like that. Listen up. Major butchering is going on in this area right here, number 6. Major butchering by this entire hierarchy. The ignore theory does not mean the mean theory. As a matter of fact, it's the direct opposite of it. It's the nicer than pumpkin pie theory. But it just means one thing. You never talk to them about Primerica Financial Services. Get the discipline. I don't have to leave your house. Didn't talk to John Carson for 2 months. Started doing something. Talked to him for a month. You do not see me talking to him now, do you? And I will never talk to him again about Primerica. I asked him how his Memorial Day trip was, that he shouldn't have gone on, but he did. I asked him how the girls are doing, how's Deb doing. When Deb comes and John doesn't, how's John doing? I don't say, did you write a sale? Well, what's wrong with you? Did you show him all my distress because Hector beat me by $2,000 when he didn't write a sale when I counted on him to write one? You understand that? Even when you got to a contest or whatever, you cannot blow this theory. Because if you start paying attention to people in this business that aren't doing anything, they will continue to not do anything. Absolute 1,000% pure science. Taught to me by Hector La Marque, taught to him by Mike Sharp and his psychology training. Children, right? Debbie and I will never forget, we took Eric to the Newport little ride thing down there, the Newport thing down there. He went on we were with her sister, he went on a merry-go-round, and when he came around, he went, and not just us, but about 5 other people. It looked so funny that everybody laughed. So guess what he did? Every single time he came around, you imagine how boring it got? Right? Every time. Every single time. Now, that's exactly what your people, we are all children, just older. Ask them some questions about, was I bad at that? Now, do I have a right to tell these people that? He worked on me so hard about this theory. Because I used to think my power would get it. And I'd drive them. Like, we're going to write a sale. I thought that, it didn't work. It worked, but it didn't work. You understand? It turned them off. And Rosa will attest to this because Rosa's only in this deal 2.5 months, 2.5 years, right? Not even. And up to almost a year and a half ago, I've been in this thing 5 years, I was still bad at it and bugging you too much, huh, Rosa? Pushing you too much. Instead, I should have just been going, hey, man, Fred, you're on another one break. Listen, Rosa, you got to be the top where I am. You got to, You can beat up a group like that. You cannot drive an individual. You can have, how we have our retreats coming up? We all got contests going. You can have your team meeting and go Vince Lombardi on them. You understand that? You can go nuts on the team. We got to win. We got to take all the awards. But on the individual attention, be careful. You ignore the person not doing anything. And if they got winner in them, they will go to the top. And if they don't, you're losing them anyway. You can't keep a loser. Do you understand that? You don't want it. Anyway, that's how to build a base shop. I hope it helps you. I just want to tell you some things here before I leave here. Like I said, I already praised my hierarchy. But if you don't have any other thing to do, Hector, I'd like to introduce you for your talk, unless you want to say something before you talk. Okay. I got a couple of theories. You know, I'm a whacked out dude. I understand that. But I'll tell you one thing that not that I'm proud of this, but it is a fact. And let me just impart some of the knowledge from this fact to you. There ain't nobody in this room that has watched more sports and read more sports pages and Sports Illustrated than me. Okay? You understand that? Nobody. I read the entire sports page. I'm so bummed right now. I feel like a junkie without his needle today because I ain't get the paper yet. Because I asked Jim the scores last night, huh? So 8 o'clock this morning, and by the way, he goes, okay, now the retreat, you got to make it glad. Oh, by the way, what the Angels doing? What they got? He ran down the whole scores to me, right? I had to know. I couldn't go a day without knowing them. I lose track. Who's winning and who's losing? And God forbid if that happened to me. You understand? So the thing that I have gleaned from that I have gained from that, bad habits or good habit, there's a lot of good to it. Okay? Is I have found out what it takes to win. And I find out why people lose. Zeke, like Portland, just went to sleep. One little 12-minute segment, Shane, of an entire 8-month season. One little 12-minute segment with that 12-point lead. The Lakers snapped that thing apart. They went 13-0 in the first 3 minutes and won the first game. And now Portland's going to watch that game Sunday. Because the difference between winning and losing, you can't even see it. So quit asking me why I'm so friggin' intense. Because I haven't won. The second thing I want to mention to you, more than I haven't won my financial goal, the second thing is I don't do this thing all for the money. Yes, we all want to be financially independent. That's one of the goals. But don't you understand that if I don't do this, I don't get to play? I have to go right at work a job. Now, I have projection fears too. Everyone does. I just go through those because, like, I know when I come up here and give you guys these talks, I'm going to go, I'm going to turn some people off. They're going to try to get mad at me. Oh, God, they're going to look at me going, oh, here he goes again. Here he goes another one. And right parade things. And I go through all those feelings too, right? And then I go, that's okay. I got to do that because if I don't, I got to get a job. Oh, God. You'd have to put me away for a month or two. Right, Jim, how many times have I said that to you, Jim? They'd have to admit me. 2 months minimum. I'd have to go through therapy before I could go, hello, sir. Yeah, I got jewelry experience and I ran a marketing service and can I work here? It would take me minimum 2 months of therapy before I could even do that. That's a fear. So see, I got a purpose here. I don't want to work. I want to play. My purpose is to teach you guys to have fun with this thing, to play. And the third thing that I've learned from watching sports. See, right? First thing is, right? Winning and losing, the difference. Playing is fun. Imagine those guys making $3 million a year to play a sport. We get to play here. And the third thing, as I get off and introduce this man, is leadership is everything. Not a little thing, not something, everything. And it's another gut check time. Are your actions, is your leadership, would you follow you? Or would you follow you? Ask yourself those questions today. Huh? You get number 8, McLean and Elvia. You follow Gary? Yeah. Why? 8-1. What are you doing now, McLean? 8-1. What do you do, Elvia? 8-1. Why can't you tell them to do it, Gary? 8-1. Up at 8, that is 1. Even if there's an appointment canceled, call Gary at 1 o'clock. He's reading a book or something, listening to a tape. watching the TV. He has the right to tell his whole team that forever. What are you doing? Well, we got the best leader, not in California, not in Primerica Financial Services. This thing's going to sound strong to maybe some of these strangers that are listening here. I don't care. The best business leader in America is sitting right there. And his spouse is as strong as he is. We got it. Scrap the familiarity breeds contempt. I can't even talk right now. I'm so emotional. Scrap it and listen to this man. He's made me wealthy. He's made a couple of you rich, soon to be wealthy. And the rest of you need to follow and get on this team. We have the best leader in America. Let's give him a standing ovation, Hector La Marque.